Good morning, everyone. Namaste. I'm going to call on Archangel Michael to cleanse this space, to clear out all negative and lower vibrations, placing the white light of protection around us with this blue seal. As well as I'm going to call in Merlin, Divine Order of Melchizedek deck, and then as well as Archangel Raziel, because we're going to be reading more out of my Psychic Empath book. And it states, you may, and then right now we're currently reading about chapter 3, what is psychic power and how do you discover your intuitive type. So it states, you may also notice that your other senses become heightened now that you are on the path to a psychic awareness. If you have noticed that you no longer need the subtitles turned on when you're watching a movie, your palette has changed slightly, your eyes seem sharper than usual, or colors become more vivid, you're more sensitive to certain fabrics and can pick up and pinpoint scents with much more ease, this can be attributed to your increased psychic potential. After all, your heightening your sixth sense is only a natural that others increase in ability as well. The more your psychic power starts to show themselves, the higher the vibration becomes. The higher your vibration and energy become, the less time you will need to spend around negative people or doing negative things. Don't be surprised if on your psychic journey, your eyes are open to negativity and negative habits of some people in your life. So definitely experiencing blurry eyes, and I again think it's ascension symptoms so that I can start to see better. It's only really blurry in the morning. I can read it, but it's just better if I wear glasses because it's bigger for me. But 100%, it's a negative and it's a positive and it's a negative. It's a positive because you know who to stay kind of away if they're in a negative, lower vibrational state. That's the positive. The negative is that you see sides to people that you don't normally see. So people that you thought were really amazing people, you see the humanness inside of them. And that's not always a fun thing to discover because it catches you off guard when you see it and you're not really mentally prepared, especially if you've known the person forever. So it says, this is completely normal part of the psychic journey, and you may end up feeling the need to remove certain people from your life or cease doing certain negative activities that you used to partake in, such as drinking, going out to bars, all that kind of stuff. You're definitely not going to want to do that if you're picking up on the collective's energy. Trust and believe that. Negativity is extremely draining to non-psychics, so you can imagine what it does to someone who is quite vulnerable to the emotions, thoughts, and energies of others. This is why it's best for psychics to avoid negativity. And I would just really reiterate that, I've been an empath my whole life. I just didn't know that. I've always been told my whole life that I've been way too sensitive by everyone. My bosses, my boyfriends, my best friends, all have told me that I'm way too sensitive. And they always said it with a very negative connotation, like, oh, you're just so sensitive. Like, I always felt bad for being so sensitive. But now I understand it's an ability that I have that they don't have, or they haven't tapped into, because I believe everybody has the ability to have it. And I just also think that some people, depending on their signs, I'm a Cancer moon and rising, so I have a lot of emotions and a lot of psychic ability. I work with the moon, so I think those things contribute into it. But I would also state, make sure that you're shielding every single day. I ask, and it's my intent to surround myself in a seamless mirror cocoon of Christ's white light to protect me now, forevermore, and always. I do that in the morning and at night, and then I also call back my energy. I call back my energy from every person, place, entity, every space, portal, time, dimension, every attachment vessel where I left it. Anyone or anything attempting to siphon my energy, you do not have my consent. And after I channel, I always call back my energy, and I always reshield. And if you're in a tight situation and you can't say all that, you can just imagine the golden Christ white light being around your auric field and a bubble that penetrates anything that comes at it. So I hope this helps. I love you all. Have a blessed day, and namaste.